What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your boy Anubis, and today is the day for the very long-awaited Questionnaire episode 3. I do these about once a month. This time I'm gonna lock February and March together and just do one for both of them. And with enough ado, let's get into it. I will real quick want to let you guys know the footage that you're going to be seeing is not by me. It's by some of my subscribers who submitted it and won and were able to get their footage up on here. So thank you to them for submitting your footage, and I hope you guys enjoy that. And one other thing is that this video is not about the gameplay. It's more about me answering your questions that pertain to a ton of things. I got a really wide variety of questions this time, so I'm stoked. Let's jump into it. Question number 1. What are your favorite perks? And I'm assuming it's Black Ops because Black Ops is out right now and it was left on a Black Ops video, so I'm gonna knock it out. Slot 1, I love Scavenger. I don't really need Hardline anymore. I've got to the point with my gameplay where I'm very confident in getting my kill streaks, and Scavenger is great for having enough ammo with your gun to build kill streaks, because oftentimes the reason that you get shot is because you know, like on like a 6 or 7 kills is because you had to pick up another weapon and then you go into a gunfight just in a pattern of shooting, like with a FAMAS for instance, but you have like an M14, so you're just not used to using the weapon, and you know, that just throws you off. Perk 2, Sleight of Hand, obviously it's a great perk. And then perk 3, I love Hacker, just because I hate getting blown up by random claymores. So those are my favorite perks. Favorite kill streak setup, I've talked about this in my videos. I love the counter UAV, the Blackbird, and the puppies. I absolutely love it. I know a lot of people promote using low kill streaks and having high action gameplay. Well, fortunately for me, I can get high action gameplay while using these kill streaks, and these kill streaks at the same time don't keep me from not being able to rush. You know, the counter UAV, I love it. It's by far the best perk in this game, if you ask me. I mean, the best kill streak in this game, if you ask me. I love it. And then the Blackbird and the Dogs are both 2 kill streaks that I don't have to worry about like sitting down and using. I can still be playing while they're doing their dirty work. So that's my favorite thing. Alright. Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris have a death match, and their weapons are only bananas. Who wins? Alright, I did a little bit of research on this one, and you're going to call me a bit crazy on it, but I found out that Bruce Lee, unless he blended it together, he did not typically eat bananas. So unless there was a blender present, I'm going to leave it up to Chuck Norris for winning that battle, because last time I checked, Chuck Norris doesn't need anything to win, whereas Bruce Lee only blends together his fruits and vegetables with dairy products in order to stay fit. So that's my take on that. A bit stalkerish that I would know that, but I Wikipedia'd it, and that's the answer to that one. Next question. If I could change my gamer tag, what would it be? That's an easy one. I would change it to Mr. Beastosity. That's my PlayStation 3 gamer tag, and that is the one gamer tag that I think fits me. I mean, I love Anubis. It's a great one. I'm not saying anything. I dislike it or anything, but Mr. Beastosity, I've always kind of seen myself as a true another beast when it comes down to knocking stuff out. And also as like that kind of a character, you know, just trying to battling out both personal and out in the world, just trying to be different and be myself at the same time. So I like to consider myself a beast, especially when I tear it up on these noobs. So that would be my gamer tag, Mr. Beastosity. If I could go to any time in history, what would it be? I think a lot of people would expect someone to pick like a time period way back in the past. But if I had to pick a time for me to go to, it would be January 2010. And the reason for that is when I got my start YouTubing. I started up in the prime of just kind of the YouTubing phase. You know, a lot of the big players got started in 2009 and like the beginning and the end of it. And I got started in December 2009. And you know, people like XJaws got started in the end of the year, and you can see he just got 250 subs the other day. So if I would go back to January 2010 and stick with the YouTubing thing, because I took a break and I didn't really do a lot for all of 2010 until, you know, Black Ops really dropped. So if I could change anything and go to any part in time, I would do that, so that way I could, you know, have had the opportunity to get huge, because, you know, it's definitely a lot harder to get larger on YouTube at the moment, just because there's so many people out there. Favorite tool or weapon in Minecraft, it would be the cake turret, just because it is boss. Favorite weapon attachment, also in Black Ops, would be the dual mags. Just I love the fact that I can put down a steady just influx of freaking power on people, especially if you put it with sleight of hand. It's like never-ending bullets. Granted, I don't use dual mags on everything. I'm not saying it's the best attachment in the game. I'm just saying that is the most used one by me. I like using red dots on a lot of my weapons though, just because I prefer it. I like the way it looks. You know, the Galil, one of my favorite weapons, I like it with the red dot, even though dual mags is clearly a better choice. So that's my opinion on that. And that goes into the favorite weapons for each category. For the assault rifles, I'm going to say I couldn't decide on one. I like both the Commando and the Galil when it comes to the assault rifles. Submachine guns, I like the MP5K, despite how much power the AK-74U puts out. I just love the MP5K. It might not be that great of a weapon, and it doesn't have dual mags, but I still enjoy it. Favorite shotgun is the Stakeout, LMG, the Stoner. The sniper rifle is the PSG-1. I picked it over the L96 just because, I don't know, I don't really like any of the sniper rifles. And functionality, the PSG-1 works the best. I went a step farther, and I picked out all my secondary weapon favorites, and I said the pistols, I like the Makarov, not because it's any good, just because I like the way it looks. Launchers, the RPG, and my specials between the ballistic knife and crossbow, I picked the ballistic knife just because it's super embarrassing when someone gets killed by one. My favorite color boxers, a bit creepy that you want to know this, but my favorite color would probably be dark green, mainly because it's just, you know, green has always been a lucky color, and I kind of call it, you know, successful. I wear them when I want to be successful, and that's a bit stalkerish, but I'll roll with the question. Modern Warfare 2 versus Black Ops. Which game do I think has better graphics? This is a pretty controversial one, but I think it's clear-cut in my opinion. Modern Warfare 2. I thought that game had better graphics. Just the engine they ran it on was all about making everything look good. And the main reason I pick it is just because the weapons were beautiful. In Black Ops, I don't know, the camos just don't mean a thing. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, every single camo was awesome on the guns. I mean, and then the whole way that they made it so you had to unlock it by getting headshots, it just made it addictive and made it fun. And I definitely think that Modern Warfare 2 had better graphics. Greek versus Roman mythology. Well, I understand neither, but I like the Roman culture, so I'm going to go with Roman mythology. Just because, I don't know, I've read a few books that were based in Roman times, and I really enjoyed them. I like the whole Roman culture and their whole lifestyle and everything that went on there. It's really captivating. So I'm going to go with Roman on Roman mythology. Favorite character on the Jersey Shore. I told you guys that I watched it. So one of you asked me what my favorite character was, and that's going to be Pauly D. I know, I mean, all the girls, in my opinion, are kind of hoe bags when it comes down to it. I mean, yeah, they kind of got personality, but I don't really like him. But Pauly D is by far the most fly guy on the shore. He's the only one that never really loses his cool while still being pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go Pauly D on that. Is this the last chance to write a question? Yes, it is. And the final question is, what game do I like better, Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops? Now, I know a lot of people like Modern Warfare 2 better because it's easier to get kills, and it's easier to for people to die and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to go out and say that I like Black Ops better. After playing both of them, Modern Warfare 2 truly captivates me more, and it makes it kind of funner to play it with the addictive feel. But Black Ops is better for my strategy. I'm a very high rush player, and Black Ops caters to that. You know, it allows me to do my strategies, and it rewards me for getting to know the maps and player tendencies with the ability to get all these kill streaks, and I really like it. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, really, I think if they took out kill streak stacking and if they took out noob tubes, I would pick it over Black Ops, mainly because Modern Warfare 2, just the guns feel better and the maps feel better. But at the same time, you know, you're just forced to kind of play defensively and almost kind of camp instead of being able to run out and run and gun. And I think that if they took out the noob tubes and the explosions and the fact that people only try and get their Predator missiles to stack up for their bigger kill streaks, I think that Modern Warfare 2 would have been a better game without that. And, you know, I don't know if Infinity Ward's going to ever put out another game, but hopefully they will, and hopefully they will, you know, I think honestly if they took Modern Warfare 2 and they made another game with just different weapons, but they modeled it after Modern Warfare 2, but took out like the explosions and, you know, the kill streak stacking and all that jazz, I think that it would be a better game, in my opinion. That's what I think it'd be a great game. Real quick, I'm gonna toss in a question of my own. What do I think works better, unlocking or purchasing? And when I say that, I mean, like, you know how Black Ops has the whole currency system, and you get money from doing well or getting challenges, and then you can use that to buy weapons or camos and attachments and all that stuff. My question to myself is whether or not I like the whole unlocking thing where you had to get headshots and rank up to get weapons and attachments in Modern Warfare 2 versus the purchasing them in Black Ops. My opinion on that is I like being able to purchase whatever weapon I want to use, and I kind of like being able to purchase whatever attachments I want to use from Black Ops. But I think that the camos should stay the same. I don't think you should be able to purchase camos. I think camos should still be earned. And I really like, honestly, I think if they combined the two from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, making it that you had to earn your money to purchase all the attachments and weapons and all that jazz, but you had to, you know, get headshots to get all the camos, and they kept the amount of camos that's in Black Ops, which is like 15 or 20, I think it'd be awesome, you know, like 10 headshots, you get this camo, 5 headshots, you get this camo, 20 headshots, you get this, 50 you get this, 100 you get this, 150, like you get a lot of rewards along the way, you know, instead of making, you know, 5 camos that have really big gaps in between it. Give us a ton of camos and make it, you know, and make it, you know, a really long scale that lets us unlock them all, because I really enjoy being able to put a high level camo on my gun and people, you know, picking it up later and being like, oh wow, this guy has, you know, red tiger or fall camo, he must be a beast with this gun, this must be his best gun. So that's my take on that. I hope you guys enjoyed Questionnaire episode 3. The next one will be coming out probably in a month and a half-ish, whatever's. Really whenever you guys want it, or whenever I feel like it's a good time to do it. I hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, go merc something, beast it out. Thank you so much for sending in your clips, everyone who did. The first clip is from Tonight, and that was a pretty awesome flawless man. And then the second clip was from Ledzep Fizzle. Thank you guys both for submitting those clips. I really appreciate it. And as always, yeah, like I said, go merc something, beast that out. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.